that after the first culture shock, it is hard to integrate. When we decided that we would like to move abroad and build a new life, we had 3 possible locations.
Hi, hello, welcome to Nest Insider. This is Chapter 1, Getting Ready. My name is Goti, and I will be your guide through these video chapters on this super exciting journey. Well done that you are taking action and gathering information already. No worries if you do not have a clear picture yet. I can guarantee that by the time you have watched these short videos, you will have much more understanding. Did you know that each year more than 500,000 people come to Australia? They want to live here either shorter or longer term. Maybe you will be one of them. Would you like to know how to prepare, what to bring, and how much money you need at the beginning? This chapter will address these questions. We had a very adventurous story when we came. On that day, all flights were cancelled because the unpronounceable name volcano on Iceland, Eyjafjallajökull, erupted. Can you imagine that? This was the largest air traffic shutdown since the Second World War. I'm sure you will have a less bumpy ride. Let's get started.
Chapter 1, Getting Ready. In this chapter, we discuss how to prepare for this life-changing journey. Introduction and eye-opening facts. Learn about the climate zones and the weather. What to bring and what you can buy here. How to save on airfares and additional bags. How much money you need at the beginning. Introduction and eye-opening facts. Moving abroad is so much more than just a new country. It's a huge responsibility. Our life will change forever, and we all know it is very risky to jump into the unknown. A successful start, however, will greatly determine how you feel in the future and whether you have made the right decision. We are here to offer you guidance with this exciting new life journey. Things that are natural for an Australian born in the country, you need to learn fast, in a couple of months. You need to adapt to a new lifestyle, culture, and customs. A good start will have a positive impact on your new life. Every year, more than 530,000 people choose Australia to be their new home, be it short or longer term, or even a permanent move. And every year, about 300,000 people leave Australia. Certainly, some people come only for a definite period, and this is how they planned. However, there are many who could not settle down in Australia and they move back to their home country. Why do people leave and move back to their home countries? Often it is due to hasty planning, lack of preparation, and starting the so desired new life badly. From the beginning, they do not move in the right direction, and after 2 or 4 years, they are still stuck in a low-paid position where it is hard to develop their language skills. Finally, neither the job experience nor the language level will be enough to stay. Other reasons are that after the first culture shock, it is hard to integrate, accept the new culture, the new way of life, and people find it hard to grow. Some people suffer for years from all these effects. Time is very important, and it does matter how quickly you can reach a desired standard of living, be it work, financials, cultural, or language skills. These will be the foundations for your permanent stay in a new country. You need to make the decision. However, We are here to help you with planning and preparation. Many people who have been living here for 2 to 8 years, settled down, have a great job, or work in their own business, invested in property, and watch this video, they all agree that they could have reached their goals faster if they had been better prepared. Almost everyone knows someone among their friends who moved back to their home country because they started their new life in the wrong direction. The population of Australia increases by 239,000 every year as a result of net overseas migration. You can be one of these new migrants. How quickly they settle down and reach their goals is very different though. For some people it is fast, for some there is a long way to go. Moving to a new country is not like an excursion or a holiday, which you can forget if it turns out to be a disaster and you visit a different place next year. How well you are prepared will be the strong foundation of your new life and how successful you are going to be. When we decided that we would like to move abroad and build a new life, we had 3 possible locations: New Zealand, Canada, and Australia. It would have been awesome if we had had one source of truth and information to help us prepare and read about all essentials. There was nothing like that. Instead, we were browsing thousands of different websites, collected millions of information puzzles, and we spent plenty of weeks researching. In hindsight, we can now see how many mistakes we made. It is astonishing. We started well, but then continued poorly. We can also translate this into financials. Expensive mistakes to make. It is shocking, and we will share these examples later.